Changes could be on the way when it comes to your taxes.
Yeah, the president unveiled his new plan today, and it's already being ripped apart by critics, of course.
KCAL 9 political reporter Dave Bryan joins us to break down the proposal. Dave?
The president changing the subject. He's had a number of losses over the last few days. Now he's on to tax reform, ripped by the Democrats and praised by many, but not all Republicans. President Trump's tax reform plan is filled with tax cuts. But who benefits from it? The Democrats charge the big winners are the super rich and the huge wealthy corporations. The president declares it's a massive victory for the middle class. President Trump promised a better deal for the middle class as he unveiled a sweeping tax reform plan in Indianapolis.
We will cut taxes for the everyday, hardworking Americans.
The proposal, hashed out by White House economic officials and top congressional Republicans, nearly doubles the standard deduction for most Americans, making it $24,000 for families, $12,000 for individuals.
In other words, more income for more people will be taxed at a rate of 0.
The plan pares back the existing 7 tax brackets, which range from 10% to just short of 40%, down to 3 brackets, 12%, 25%, and 35%. Democratic Senate Leader Chuck Schumer cried foul.
Top rate on the wealthiest comes down, and the bottom rate on working class families goes up. What kind of plan is this?
But Republicans argue that doubling the standard deduction and boosting the child tax credit will lower working class taxes. Their plan preserves breaks for mortgage interest and charitable giving, but eliminates most other itemized deductions, along with the estate tax and alternative minimum tax. The New York Times reports those changes would benefit President Trump and the super rich in America. The paper says the alternative minimum tax, a safety net designed to prevent tax avoidance, has been unkind to Mr. Trump, forcing him to pay $31 million in additional taxes in 2005, the only tax return summary that became public. Corporations get a huge tax cut. Their tax rate falls to 20%, a sharp drop from the current rate of 35%. And the president says he was pushing for an even lower corporate rate.
I wanted to start at 15 so that we got 20. The numbers were 15 was so low we didn't take in the revenue.
The legislation still needs to be written, and the devil will be in the details as GOP leaders try to put together a bill that can pass a bitterly divided Congress.
Simplifying the tax code so that you can file your taxes on a form the size of a postcard.
House Republicans boarded buses Wednesday morning for a closed-door retreat to talk tax reform with Vice President Mike Pence.
We can work together to seize this moment and do what the American people sent us here to do.
Democrats charged the elimination of many family-related tax deductions would actually backfire on the middle class.
They are playing a shell game with respect to middle-class families in America. What they give with one hand, they take away with another.
And even as Republicans made a show of unity, some analysts are warning that deep cuts could reduce government revenue by $2 trillion or more over the next decade.
Yeah, so the question is, how do you pay for it?
Some Republicans believe the costly loopholes will be closed when the bill is actually written with the details.
The process is typically painful, but the outcome of seeing folks keep more of their take-home pay, seeing our nation become more competitive in a global scale, these are great outcomes. I hope we get there.
Now the heavy lifting begins in Congress, and with the president badly needing a legislative win, it will be all hands on deck as the tax reform package moves through committees and onto the full Senate. But already there may be some storm clouds gathering. Retiring Senator Bob Corker, a Republican from Tennessee, told reporters today he will not vote for a bill that adds to the government deficit. Corker said tax reform will make health care look like a piece of cake. And Jeff and Lena, he's retiring. He's got nothing to lose.
That's right. Yeah, Dave, thank you so much.